Hi guys, it's Cam from Daydream Runaways and I'm going to teach you how to play Fairytale Scene. So you're going to need to go and grab your guitar, get it in standard tuning, and while you're at it, go and get yourself an Overdrive Pedal because this one's a bit tasty. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so hopefully you've grabbed your guitar, you've plugged in to your Overdrive Pedal, tuned up, and then you've plugged into your amp and turned it up nice and loud because that's what we want for this one. So yeah, Fairytale Scene, it's quite a fast one for us, fast and loud, nice gritty guitar tones, that's why we've got your Overdrive Pedal for this one. Let's get into it. So start off with the verse. This is more of an intro and then it comes back later on in the third verse of the song. First chord you're going to play is an F sharp. And I believe there's a minor, there's a minor in there because got that note there. So F sharp minor, and then what we're going to do is there's kind of a little switch between two chords essentially. So it's only a very kind of subtle switch. You're switching between an F sharp minor to, I've written this down, an F sharp minor seventh, because you're going to move that pinky there off of the G string. The kind of rhythm of this chord that you're playing is going to be like this. I'm going to play it kind of slow and then I'll play it at full speed. So you notice there that I'm kind of just switching off between the minor and the minor seventh. It's just a little trick that I nicked from the Strokes. They seem to do that quite a lot, and the Arctic Monkeys do as well. So, and at full speed it's like this. We're going to switch down to down here. We're going to play kind of an A chord, but because that we are muting the E string, what we'd normally play is the 5th fret on the E string, and we're going to mute that high E string as well. This actually apparently becomes, if I can read my handwriting, it becomes an E6 suspended 4th. So an E6 sus 4th. So kind of like this. So I'm going to put that together now. So going for your F down to your A chord essentially. So it's like this. Notice that between the two chords I do my little one-trick pony thing where I play it kind of open just to get into that next chord, and I think it just adds something between the two. Remember, I nicked that one from John Lennon if you watched the Crazy Stupid Love tutorial. Okay, so that's the intro done, and then we're going to go into the first and technically the first verse. So it's pretty quiet on the guitar front. You've got a bit of scraping going on which kind of follows the drum rhythm, which is very similar to what you were just doing on the intro. But then you're playing this kind of call and response game with the vocals. So Ben will sing his line and then you'll kind of do this little note noodle that we do. So on the on the B string on the 5th fret, and then on the G string on the 2nd fret, you're going to kind of go between those two. So what are those notes? They're E and C sharp. So it's kind of like this. And you're just going to put a stop to that with your palm afterwards. So, and then the kind of final times that you're going to go up by one whole note on the B string up to the F sharp. So putting that together at full speed, it's, and then just before you go into the chorus, you're going to play that last kind of half of the intro again. So it's just an hit on the open strings, and then into that A chord again. And that's it for the verses. Okay, so the chorus, you're going to change it up a little bit. You're going to go on into some power chords. So we're going to play a C sharp. And then we're going to go up to the D major. So because you're going to add, instead of it just being a straightforward power chord, you're going to add the G and the B string. So we're going from the C sharp to the D major and then down to the A major. So those chords again, at kind of full speed I'll play them. So that's the first half of the chorus, and then you're going to change it slightly for the second little bit. So you're going to change that A major chord and you're going to put into E major chord. Just let that ring a little bit, it sounds really nice. So full speed it's... So on that last chord, on your E major, you want to kind of just do downstrokes rather than kind of the strummy kind of up and down. So just downstrokes, and it's kind of like you're going with the snare hits, and then it's just a sudden stop where Ben will say Fairytale Scene, and that is the chorus. So the second verse is kind of similar to, it's kind of a mixture of the intro and the first verse. But what you're doing is you're just doing kind of a little noodle again, but it's probably easiest if you just hold that F sharp major, what did we say it was, F sharp minor, sorry, and you're just going to pluck the G string and, sorry, the B string, the G string and the D string, and you're just going to go down on that, so, and let that ring, and then you're going to move down to your A chord and just hold that shape, but then you're going to do the same again on the B, the G and the D. There we go, that is the second verse. Third verse we've kind of covered already because we've done the intro, and it's exactly the same as that. But now I'm going to get into the little tasty bit, the little breakdown riff that we do in the song. So this is just a string of notes across the A, D and the G string. So it goes, you're going to do 2 hits on the F sharp, then you're going to go to the F sharp on the G string, so just up a whole octave, then down to the A string, A note, so, and then down to the C sharp there, and this is where it kind of goes back a little bit, so you're doing 2 hits on that C sharp there, and then you're going to go on to the B on the D string, and you're going to do 3 hits on that B on the D string, and then you're going to go up to the A on the A string, so, and then you're just going to kind of go back again on yourself, so you're going to go from the A to the B to the C sharp, so it's kind of alphabetical. So playing that at a slower speed for you in total, so and that's the first section of the breakdown, and then we kind of go into it's like our little royal blood moment, where we go down a whole octave on the neck, and it's both the guitar and the bass playing exactly the same thing, so it sounds nice and fat, but you're just playing exactly the same notes, just down a whole octave. So I'll just talk about this in terms of frets, because you already know all the notes. So it's 2nd fret on the E string, sorry, and then it's down to the D string with the 4th and the 2nd fret, and then down to the A string with it on the 4th fret, and you're doing 2 hits on there, remember, and then down to the 2nd fret on the 2nd string, technically A string, and 3 hits on that 2nd fret on the A, and then down to the 5th fret on the E string. So, and you're just doing that A, B, C sharp walk up again, basically. And then it just goes back into the verse, the sort of 3rd verse, but you're just playing that out, the intro. That bit again. And then the final part of the song, you've got your chorus, the final big chorus. The only thing different with that is that you're going to hold on to the major chord here, so the E major. I'm going to hold on to it for a bit longer, so it's... And that's it. Fairytale Scene. Hope you enjoyed this one. Bit of a painful teach for me because I had to keep referring to my notes. But I hope you've had fun and you can play along to the track now if you like. I'll be doing another one of these very soon. But yeah, until then, keep practicing your guitar and stay safe. Cheers everyone.